For the past few years I've been struggling to grow iceberg in our climate, and I think that's the problem. I think it is our climate. It just tends to grow in all different directions, and then of course it gets wet and slugs damage it. Here's a slug in this one right now, and it just don't work out. So I revert to the leaf lettuces, which do very well. But I do love a great head of iceberg. So I'm really proud of the one I'm going to show you in a minute. Here we have a beautiful head of iceberg, and another one not too bad back there, and a couple I'm working on here. So what I decided to do was grow them in a more controlled environment, which is out here under the beds, and literally baby them. I don't use any pesticides in my garden, none at all, not even the organic approved pesticides. The only thing I might use is some like flour for dust on some things, and there are times I've used DE in the past, diatomaceous earth. I haven't used any this year, and sometimes some Dr. Bronner soap. But I don't use any BT. I think that's a gut toxin. And I don't use any other approved organic pesticides. So keeping the slugs at bay is pretty labor intensive. So I decided to baby these two. And what I actually had to do, which I'm working on here, is manually furl the leaves in, because they want to curl in all different directions. Surely this is not how they do it commercially, but every day I was coming out with those two, and very gently, because these leaves are crispy so they can crack, very gently furling the leaves and checking them as I go for any insects or slugs. And that's how I got this beautiful head of iceberg. The other one over there has a little more bug damage, but I'm gonna harvest this one now. It's a great big one, and it's sort of bittersweet. I want to sort of keep it there, but at the same time it's time to harvest. So let's take this nice big iceberg into the house so I can have it on my sandwiches. Go. A lot of nice leaves still there. There's the big baby. Look at her. I'm gonna bring it out and show you on the lawn. Look at the size of this. Holy cow. That's one big iceberg. So I'm gonna bring it in and give it a rinse off and pop her in the fridge. So this is a beautiful iceberg, and it was very labor intensive to get it that way. But if you know of how they get these iceberg lettuces to form beautiful heads like this, aside from doing what I did and hand furling them every day, let me know. Maybe there's a secret I don't know about. But like I said, I think it might be our climate that makes them go in all different directions, and they don't normally form very well here. Not sure I want to do this to, 40 or 50 heads of lettuce, but I got two fantastic ones out of it. Look at the size of that. This is a 24-inch tile. What a lovely lettuce.